world might see Minecraft as just a playground for children, millions of high-functioning adults are secretly using it as a sophisticated neurological survival tool. You aren't just building a house, you are systematically recalibrating a brain fried by modern burnout. Discover why this digital escape is becoming a literal mental health necessity. Let's be honest, modern life is a relentless assault on our senses. Constant notifications, endless to-do lists, the pressure to be productive every single second. Our brains are perpetually in overdrive, flooded with the stress hormone, cortisol. We're living in a state of chronic fight or flight, and it's exhausting. We scroll through social media for a break, only to be met with curated perfection and more pressure. It's a cycle of stimulation and anxiety with no off switch. Then you log into Minecraft, and something magical happens. The noise of the world fades away. The first thing you notice is the sound, the gentle crunch of your feet on grass, the soft chopping of wood, the calming ambient music. Suddenly, your overstimulated brain gets a chance to breathe. This isn't just you relaxing. It's a neurological process called sensory gating. Your brain is filtering out the chaotic noise of the real world and focusing on simple, predictable, and soothing inputs. It's like a warm blanket for your frazzled neurons. Think about what you do first in Minecraft. You punch a tree, you gather wood, you craft a table. These are simple, achievable tasks. In a world where our goals are often abstract and long-term, like advance your career or be happy, Minecraft gives us concrete, immediate objectives. Gather 10 blocks of wood, craft a pickaxe, find some coal. Each completed task, no matter how small, triggers a release of dopamine in your brain. This is the neurochemical responsible for motivation and reward. It's not a cheap trick. You are literally rebuilding your brain's reward system, teaching it that effort leads to tangible success, one block at a time. This process is crucial for combating feelings of helplessness and learned apathy that often come with burnout and depression. Now let's talk about the core of Minecraft, building. You start with a blank canvas, a vast, procedurally generated world. You have complete autonomy. In our daily lives, we are constantly constrained by rules, expectations, and limitations. At work, you have a boss. At home, you have responsibilities. But in Minecraft, you are the architect of your own reality. You decide where to build, what to build, and how to build it. Want to create a cozy cottage by a lake? Go for it. A magnificent castle on a mountain peak? The only limit is your imagination. This sense of control is incredibly empowering. It directly counteracts the feelings of powerlessness that define modern anxiety. By exercising agency in this digital space, you are reinforcing neural pathways associated with self-efficacy and problem-solving. This isn't just about escaping reality, it's about creating a better one. A study from Iowa State University found that playing a simple game like this can significantly boost mood and reduce stress. The creative process itself is a form of mindfulness. When you're focused on placing each block perfectly, deciding which materials to use, and planning your next grand design, you enter a state of flow. Flow state is a psychological concept where you are fully immersed in an activity, losing track of time and forgetting your worries. It's a powerful antidote to the ruminating thoughts and anxieties that plague the modern mind. You're not worrying about that email you forgot to send or the meeting you have tomorrow. You are present, focused, and engaged. It's active meditation. And what about survival mode? This adds another layer of therapeutic benefit. You have to manage resources, find food, and protect yourself from monsters at night. This might sound stressful, but it's a very different kind of stress from what we experience daily. It's primal and straightforward. The threat is a zombie, not a looming deadline or a passive-aggressive email. The solutions are direct. Build a wall, light a torch, craft a sword. This kind of problem-solving activates the logical planning parts of your brain, pulling you out of the emotional, anxious parts. It provides a simulated environment to practice resilience and resource management, skills that are directly transferable to real-life challenges. When you successfully survive another night in Minecraft, you feel a sense of accomplishment and competence that can bolster your confidence in the real world. Furthermore, Minecraft can be a profoundly social experience, but on your own terms. The constant demand for social interaction in the real world can be draining, especially for introverts. On a multiplayer server, you can collaborate on massive projects with people from all over the globe, or you can simply coexist peacefully, working on your own base while knowing others are around. The communication is often text-based and goal-oriented, stripping away the complexities and pressures of face-to-face interaction. It offers connection without the exhaustion. You can find a community, a sense of belonging and shared purpose, which is a fundamental human need and a powerful buffer against loneliness and depression. Some might argue that this is just avoidance, a way to shirk real-world responsibilities, but that's a fundamental misunderstanding of its function. It's not about permanent escape, it's about strategic retreat. It's a sanctuary where you can recharge your mental and emotional batteries. It's a gym for your brain, where you practice creativity, problem-solving, and emotional regulation in a low-stakes environment. The calm, confidence, and sense of accomplishment you cultivate in Minecraft don't just stay in the game, you bring them back with you into the real world. You return to your life feeling more centered, more capable, and better equipped to handle its challenges. So the next time you see an adult engrossed in a world of blocks, understand that they might not just be playing a game. They might be engaging in a sophisticated act of self-care. They are building more than just a digital house. They are rebuilding their own mental resilience. In a world that is constantly demanding more from us, taking the time to create, to explore, and to simply exist in a world that you control isn't just an escape, it's a necessity. It's a quiet revolution against burnout, one block at a time. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments how games like Minecraft have helped you. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on the surprising intersections of gaming and mental wellness. See you next time.